Freedom Diggers Metal Detecting. Jim coming at you again. Before I get started, I'd like to ask you to hit the subscribe button, give us a like so that I can continue to grow this awesome channel. Alright, let's jump right into it. I'm going to show you the backpack that I use when I go out metal detecting in the woods, which is often quite fruitful, especially around here. Alright, so this is a 511 Tactical Rush 24 backpack. Just about any backpack will work. I prefer this one just because of the way it's laid out, and it's really durable as well. Alright, so got here the front compartment, and in here I keep some snacks. Looks like right now all I'm left with is this cheap trail mix. I usually keep some beef jerky in here too, but it looks like once again my son has gotten into it and eaten it. And I might just solve that problem with a good lock. Maybe not, it's going to add too much weight. Alright, I also keep in here a good sharp knife. It's always good to have one of them in your backpack. This one happens to be a Benchmade, real high quality, and it's going to do the job. And right here, some toilet seat bolts. Why in the hell would you keep toilet seat bolts in there? Why would you bring that? Experienced guys are going to know why. You break a coil bolt on your metal detector, these make a great substitute. You don't want your hunt ending after you've hiked a mile into the woods because of something like that. Being prepared helps. Okay. I keep some of this in there too. This is IVX. This is a pre-contact lotion. It'll keep you from getting a rash from poison ivy, which is important to me. I mean, even if you say the word poison ivy, I kind of start to itch. So this is good stuff. I highly recommend it. It saved me, I'm sure. And I keep a cigarette lighter in there, just in case the one that I'm using to smoke with quits. Not necessarily just that, though. You know, if you ever got to make a fire your way out there, it's good to have something. I could go, you know, total tactical and bring a flint with me and, you know, start it that way. But I prefer doing things the easy way. So that's the front compartment. There's room for some other stuff in there, though. You got lots of spaces to put stuff in this thing. I used to carry a lot more than this, but you know, I kind of figured out this isn't a bug out bag. This is stuff I need when I detect in the woods. Decided to save on some weight. Got a little compartment up here on the top. In here I keep some of my emergency first aid-ish type stuff. I have in here a bottle with some Motrin. Kind of good to have. I also keep some Benadryl. This is really important. You step on a yellow jacket's nest or, you know, come in contact with a hornet's nest and you get stung, you're going to want some Benadryl in a real hurry. It does happen. Keep some Pepto tablets in there just in case the cheap trail mix upsets my stomach. And what else do I have in here? Here you go. Tick removal tools. We all know about them guys. There's nothing worse than getting a tick on you and having them buried in there. And if you remove them incorrectly, you can increase your chances of getting Lyme disease from them. So a tick removal tool is a good thing to have. In case I get cut real bad, keep some gauze and some tape. Do I have tape in this part of the pouch or a different part of the pouch? I think it's in a different part of the pouch. We'll find it. I also have in here, I just saw it, a little whistle. Now, why are you going to keep a little whistle? You get separated from your group when you're out there, or if you get in trouble and you need help, you need to make noise. And the best way to make noise is with one of these. You're going to hear this from a long distance if you really wail on it. A lot of people don't think about that, but I think it's a good idea, so I keep one handy. Continuing onward in the first aid mode. Got some stuff here on the inside too. Got a little pair of tweezers in case I get a splinter. A little bit of cortisone cream. Kind of nice to have on hand. Here's one that's important. Wound seal. You get cut really bad out there, you're going to want to stop the bleeding. This stuff will get you out of a pinch in a big hurry. So I keep that. Got your band-aids in there. The usual suspects. A couple alcohol pads. Seems like a lot of stuff, but it doesn't really add much weight at all. And it's the kind of stuff that, you know, when you need it, you really need it. You want to have it. So that's that jazz. We'll move right on here to the rest of the goodies. You ever get caught out in the woods in the rain? Man, that sucks. I got a rain suit in my pack. This will get me out of there and keep me fairly dry, and might even allow me to continue hunting if I want to wait the rain out. These are cheap. I picked this up at a sporting goods store. It was like 15 bucks. So that's gonna be a good thing to have. Other good things to have. Full of them today. A roll of toilet paper. Kind of self-explanatory, right? I've got in here a dry pair of socks, and I got a few rags in there too. Tell you what, a dry pair of socks, that's another thing. That's the lifesaver. Your feet get wet and you're miserable. Having a dry pair of socks is just almost as good as being home with a nice hot bowl of chili. Keep an extra pinpointer. We all know that pinpointers can sometimes go on the fritz, so it's good to have a spare. Of course, I don't leave the batteries in this all winter long. I take them out. And I keep some extra insect repellent. I don't like to put the aerosol stuff in my pack. You know, in case a hole gets poked in it or something like that, or it accidentally gets triggered, I don't want it spraying all over my backpack. So that's the big middle section. Sometimes I'll bring an extra coil too. You know, if I want to bring a small coil with me, I'll throw that in there. All right, on to the hydration station. I like to use these water bottles, these Nalgene's. They're really high quality and they won't make your water taste like plastic. I'll freeze a little bit of water in there the day before, just a little bit, and fill it up with liquid, and it keeps it nice and cool for most all the day. I like to put one on each side and like fill them up halfway-ish or more, depending on how long I'm out. It kind of balances things so you're not walking like this through the woods. These were an add-on, by the way, these water bottle holders. They got little outside pouches too, where you can put more stuff to weigh you down. Keep a multi-tool in my pack. These come in handy from time to time. This one's a Gerber. And this is probably one of the heavier items in there. Got a little bit of powdered electrolyte to add to my water should I feel the need to. Also a good thing, it doesn't add much weight. You can see there's a theme here. I'm trying to keep things as lightweight as possible. I got bad shoulders, a bad back, and well, sometimes a bad attitude. And on the other side here, decent flashlight. This is a good thing to have too. In fact, last year I went on a hunt with a guy and we ended up pretty deep in the woods, and it was late in the season and it got dark earlier than we thought. And on the way out, he wanted to stop and dig every single signal he got. And it was pitch black dark by the time we started finding our way out of this place, and it was kind of thick. very thankful to have a flashlight. Some guys put a headlamp on their front strap too. That's not a bad idea. I might do that. Spare batteries. Got 8 AA's. That's what my machine uses. And for cold weather hunting, some hand warmers. These are great. I just love these things. Give them a little crinkle and stick it in your glove. Keeps your hands nice and toasty while you're out. It beats sticking them in your pants. So that pretty much covers it. I keep a spare pair of gloves in there too. One of them fell out. And that pretty much squares it away. I do also like to carry a cell phone charging pack, but mine happens to be at work, probably charging right now, hopefully. If there's anything else that you guys like to carry when you go in the woods, drop a comment and let me know. If you like what you see, let me know. If you think I'm a complete idiot, tell me that too. I like hearing whatever it is you guys have to say. In the meantime, be safe out there, dig responsibly so that we can keep it no permits needed. And remember, of course, dig free or die. Thanks a lot.